Hello, everybody. Today we will be discussing Hcmc and what I think will happen next. So, as we can see, it is sitting at 0.0011. It unfortunately failed under 0.001 and now is testing the 200 SMA. So, currently, I believe strongly that this has to be the bottom. If it is not and the 200 SMA breaks, I will have to exit my position. But currently, still bullish, holding this 200 SMA, has a lot of potential in the future. So another concern is that HCMC has been dropping news and nothing has been happening. It has been dropping good news of its Q cups being now going to be sold in Canada, so international business, but yet the price still seems to not fluctuate in a positive way from this positive news. However, when they drop any certain kind of news regarding the lawsuit they have going with Philip Morris, the price jumps very strongly. And right now, there are rumors that the judge will respond within 2 weeks to the motion to dismiss that Philip Morris has requested. Personally, I believe that this motion to dismiss will 100% fail, and Philip Morris is just buying time. They are searching for more ways to have the lawsuit come to their side and have a favorable outcome. But currently, there is none. They have a patent infringement, and they have no chance of winning. HCMC is working with one of the best law firms in the United States on this matter, and their probability of winning is very high. So as we can see on this chart, 0.001 seems to be a support, only dipped under it once on March 3rd, held 0.001 very nicely here, and should hold very nicely here with coinciding with the 200 SMA. If this holds here and starts curling up, I see 0.002 being tested. So even with news dropping regarding the motion to dismiss being declined and a failure for Philip Morris, it will still take a lot more to get this stock to see a break of 0.0035, and that is because of its outstanding shares of 309 billion. So let's take a look at this. Here we can see that insiders own 22.62% of HCMC's float. So let's do some math on that. So there's 309 billion shares, times that by 23%, because it's about 23%. We'll do 2263 to be exact. So insiders own 69, almost 70 billion shares of HCMC. So that leaves investors with about 230 to 231 billion shares. So, and the price is currently sitting at 0.0011. So it would take $254 million from investors to buy out the remaining float of HCMC. And about a month to 2 months ago, HCMC announced that their shareholder base is now over 300,000 shareholders strong. So I'm assuming that figure definitely increased. So we can divide this by about 330,000 shareholders. So we can see that if we divide the remainder float by the total shareholder base, each shareholder will have to put in a value of $770 into an HCMC investment. So that is currently about 700,000 shares of HCMC, which is not a lot whatsoever. So I definitely believe in the long term, with this being a very valid company financially and in other aspects, that this is a very solid investment. We can scroll down further to see currently the insider roster, and Jeffrey Elliott Holman, the CEO of the company, owns about 9 billion shares, and Christopher Santi, the COO, owns almost 6.6 billion shares. And if we scroll down further, we can see that Jeffrey Elliott Holman and Christopher Santi and a bunch of other insiders forfeited a lot of shares. So Jeffrey Elliott Holman, the CEO, forfeited about 1.5 billion shares. So that is about at current price of 0.0011, that is $1.65 million that the CEO forfeited, which is also just reinforcement for the shareholders that they believe in the company. Here we can see the short to long trading volume on this website, shortvolume.com, in a 1 month time period. We can see that the bullish green buying volume is heavily outweighing the short selling pressure. So right now it's just the reason why the price is sitting right here and not moving is because of manipulation. They're holding the price down for whoever knows what reason, probably waiting for the motion to dismiss update, and then they will let the stock fly. So I assume first a test of 0.002, and if that can break, could be a possible instant move to 0.0035. And if that level breaks, the potential is infinite for the long term and possible short term movement. So that is about all for this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, sub, and I'm out. Peace.